Okay, Brandon Simmons here, and today I want to talk about building a huge buyer's list. But most importantly, it's nice to have a huge buyer's list, but most importantly, you need to have a responsive buyer's list. You want to fill your list full of buyers that are actually going to buy your wholesale deals. So I believe you need to have at least 4 different types of buyers on your buyer's list. Okay, so out of these 4 buyers, I'm going to list them right here. Number 1, you need a fix and flip buyer. These are typically buyers that buy everything cash, usually with their own money, private funds, and you can find these cash transactions through a lot of multiple sources, and we're going to dive in deep in that in just a moment. But a fix and flip cash buyer, okay, that's your first buyer. And the second type of buyer you need is a landlord buyer. Okay, what's interesting is your fix and flip cash buyer usually likes stuff 70% of retail or below. A landlord buyer will buy properties higher than that 70% number. Okay, and they will typically buy anything at around 80 to 90% if there's some equity and there's not a lot of work to do on it. So this is a great buyer to have on your buyer's list, is a landlord buyer. Okay, and number 3 is this buyer or this person on your buyer's list controls 95% of all real estate transactions in almost any city, and that is realtors. Realtors have clients that are landlord buyers. Realtors have clients that are fix and flip buyers, and realtors have buyers that are retail buyers too. So they will buy up to 100% of retail, if they qualify and you are okay waiting to have that buyer close on that property according to their financing that they need. So you have your fix and flip buyers, your landlord buyers, and your realtors. Okay, the 4th buyer that you need, can you guess what it is? It's probably one of the most important. The 4th buyer you need is other investors or wholesalers. You want to add other wholesalers and investors to your buyer's list. Now, what's nice about this is it gives you a couple different ways to expand your buyer's list. If you have other wholesalers on your buyer's list, they also have buyers. So a nice thing about investors is they have OPB, other people's buyers, okay? And also they have OPP, other people's properties. So they also have properties. What's nice is if you add another wholesaler to your buyer's list, they already have a buyer's list of their own. So you might as well partner with them, JV with them, work out a way where you both get paid and expand your list out to. Okay, so the 4 types of buyers that you need are, as we recap here, is the fix and flip cash buyer, the landlord buyer, realtors, and other wholesalers and investors, okay? So what I want to do is kind of dive a little bit deep and where do you find each one of these types of buyers? I'm going to give you some resources that you can go and find these type of buyers today. You don't have to wait. You can get those buyers on your buyer's list today. So let's start out with number 1, the fix and flip cash buyers. The fix and flip cash buyers are the guys that do the remodels, that do the rehabs. They like to buy properties at a discount. They are quick to take action. A lot of times they have money in the bank. They can pay cash. They can close quickly. A lot of these deals close in 7 days or less. Those are great buyers to have because they act quick. They can make a decision very fast. Some of the resources that I recommend for finding these fix and flip cash buyers, I'm going to give you a couple of different websites to go to. Some of them have a monthly recurring charge. Some of these resources may be free, but I want to kind of give you a list on how to find the fix and flip cash buyers. So one of my favorite resources right now is a software called PropStream. Okay, PropStream has a very easy way to go and find and locate cash buyers in your city, in your zip code, and you can find people that bought properties in the last year. You can narrow it down to when they bought that property, and then you can also use PropStream to do what's called skip tracing, where you can go another step and you can go and request to get the phone numbers and emails. Now you can do that through another service like Batch Skip Tracing or REI Skip or any of those wonderful skip tracing services. But PropStream is a great lead source to find the fix and flip cash buyers. Okay, so PropStream's one. Okay, FreedomSoft has been around for a long time and is a great resource. FreedomSoft is great because you can zero in by the zip code, the county, the city. You can go anyone that bought properties in the last 6 months, anyone that bought properties in the last year. What's really neat about that too is you can also see the ones that have bought multiple properties. So you can find out people that bought like say 24 properties in the last year. They're really active buyers. So PropStream, FreedomSoft, okay, cash buyer data feed. This is great too because you can narrow down to ones that own LLCs. You can narrow down to just individuals that don't have LLCs. They even have a place where you can request ones with phone numbers. You can't export the list with the phone numbers, but you do have access and you can start calling people in a certain geographic area like a city or a zip code with buyers that have phone numbers. So PropStream, FreedomSoft, cash buyer data feed. Another good one is Find Cash Buyers Now. Okay, now these are all, I think PropStream is app.propstream, FreedomSoft is freedomsoft.com, cashbuyerdatafeed.com, findcashbuyersnow.com. And Find Cash Buyers Now is Kent Clothier software. It's really good. You can instantly get the information. You'll have mailing addresses and everything like that. You can send out postcards. What's neat about any of these list sources I'm giving you right now, you can send out postcards. You can have the everything appended and skip trace to get phone numbers, so you can start calling them and seeing if they want to get on your buyers list right away. That's what I recommend. So PropStream, FreedomSoft, cash buyer data feed. I'm running out of room here, so I also want to add a couple other resources. Is the good old MLS, the multiple listing service. A lot of times you can pull up a list of cash transactions in your city, in your county. It all depends on your localized MLS, your multiple listing service. Some other list companies would be like ListSource. And let me go ahead and make some room here. So ListSource. Let me add those right back here. PropStream, FreedomSoft, cash buyer data feed. Find Cash Buyers Now. The MLS. Okay, now ListSource. Some other ways to find some of these fix and flip cash buyers. Okay, you're gonna want to go to your local foreclosure auctions. Here in Maricopa County, we have auctions every week. A lot of the auctions take place, Tuesdays are a big day. You can go down there, and just to go and bid on the properties, they need to come in with like a $10,000 cashier's check just to bid. And so it's pretty neat that these people are quick to take action. They're buying properties, typically sight unseen. These are a great buyer to have on your buyer's list as well. So I would go to the auctions as well, the local foreclosure auctions. I would also ask your local investor friendly title company. Okay, and the reason why I say that is there's a couple things. A lot of times they have a marketing department that can get you in touch with free lists or discounted lists. And the same list that you can pull off a lot of these same resources like the MLS, a lot of times the title companies has access to the same data, so they can give you that list for free or very cheap compared to paying for a monthly fee for some of these services. So your local title company, but also the second reason why I like using local title companies is the investor friendly ones, is they know who are doing deals. Some of my best buyers came from just sitting down across the closing table from my escrow officer and asking, hey, what other buyers do you know that are buying right now? Do you have their contact info? Can I reach out to them? Boom, now I got their phone number, their email, I'm calling them, I'm adding them to my buyers list, and I'm selling more deals that way just because of a referral from a local title company. Okay, now a couple other ways to find these fix and flip cash buyers, right? Is your local RIA, the Real Estate Investor Association. Some local RIAs allow you to join, and they have an email list of their own, and you can upload a property or submit a property to be sent out via email or text message or however they get the information out to their members. And so like our local RIA here in Arizona, I think they have over 2,000 members. They'll send out an email, they'll put the property that we have for sale on their website. So that's a really good resource to find a fix and flip cash buyers, your local RIA. Also go to the meetings, shake hands, network a little bit. That's where you're gonna find a lot of these people as well. So they go to these meetings a lot. They wanna know what's going on in the area. So it's a great place to network, but also a great place where they can send out the marketing for you to the cash buyers. Now, I'm gonna keep rolling here because I got a couple other ways to find cash buyers. Okay, I like a couple of different websites. And so one of the other ones that I use besides a local RIA is meetup.com. You can join local meetups in your area, like the fix and flip, the rehabbers in your local area. Just research that on meetup.com. Sometimes you can email the entire list. Sometimes you can submit a property to the administrator of that meetup group, and then they will send that notification out to the entire list. I was able to send out a couple thousand, a property out to a couple thousand people in a meetup group at a time. So it just depends on what their regulations are. Okay, another one is, run out of room here. I love Facebook groups especially. You want to go to the your city, just search your city and look up real estate investors, fix and flippers, anything that would relate to a fix and flip cash investor or a rehabber, and join those Facebook groups. You can post properties in there, or you can request people to give you an email or a contact information if they want properties. It's an easy way to add them to your buyers list. Okay, some other social media is also LinkedIn. Very similar way. You're going to go on LinkedIn, you're going to search for real estate investor, for fix and flipper or rehabber, your local city, like say it's Phoenix real estate investor, and you can find people off of LinkedIn. A lot of times they have their contact information. Sometimes you need to pay for a higher membership to get that contact information, but that's an easy way to find other cash buyers in your area, is LinkedIn. And then I'm going to go into marketing at another time, but these are just some easy ways to find fix and flip cash buyers in your market right now. Let's just recap. PropStream, FreedomSoft, Cash Buyer Data Feed, Find Cash Buyers Now. Okay, the MLS, ListSource, auctions, local investor title companies, local RIAs, meetup groups, social media like LinkedIn and Facebook. These are all ways you can find cash buyers today. Okay, so go out, find some fix and flip cash buyers and add them to your buyers list today. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it.